Secretary, do you think the United States should continue supporting Ukraine in its fight against Russia, a nation that is hostile towards the United States?
Well, as you know, sir, President Trump is committed to peace.
No, I just want yes or no answers.
Today, the United States has spent billions of dollars.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Over years.
Just yes or no. Can I get a yes or no out of you?
We continue to send.
Come on.
Presidential drawdown.
It's that easy. Kindergartners can give me a yes or no. Yes or no.
Yes, we support peace in Ukraine.
Come on. Is this really leadership? You're an embarrassment to the United States. If Russia invades NATO allies, are you going to recommend to the president that we fulfill our Article 5 obligations?
Well, Russia has not invaded NATO allies.
No.
President Trump has
No. I reclaim my time. Yes or no? It's that simple.
There's Article 5 in NATO, which we recognize.
So is the answer yes or no?
That's what Article 5 is, yes.
Good.
Hello, Patriots. Welcome back to Conservative Mandate, where we expose the truth, defend America's freedoms, and stand up for the principles that made our country great. Today, we're diving into a congressional hearing that perfectly highlights the dangers of weak, politically motivated leadership threatening our military, our values, and our nation's security. You won't believe the disgraceful behavior we'll uncover. Stay tuned to the very end for key takeaways and how we the people can fight back. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, share this video with your fellow patriots, and leave a comment below. Let's make sure our voices are heard and our movement grows. Together, we are unstoppable. Now let's get to it. In a fiery exchange, California Congressman Salud Carbajal tore into our Secretary of Defense, exposing just how far this administration has gone to undermine our military and turn them into pawns for their political games. Deploying the National Guard and Marines to Los Angeles, against the wishes of state and city leaders, is nothing short of a disgrace. Marines are trained as warriors, not crowd control officers. This move isn't about protecting Americans. It's about political theater and using our military as props. And it doesn't stop there. Under pressure, the Secretary tried to dodge questions about rules of engagement, only reluctantly admitting that Marines are not allowed to fire warning shots under current orders. Can you believe that? While chaos unfolds in our streets, our military's hands are tied. Meanwhile, ICE officers and federal agents are left vulnerable to attack because of weak, indecisive leadership.
As a gentleman from California, Mr. Carbajal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It shouldn't come as no surprise that I have serious concerns with both the deployment of the National Guard and the Marines to Los Angeles. I served in the Marine Corps. We are trained to be war fighters, not for crowd control. Everyone here should be alarmed that the president has sent armed forces into a city against the wishes of a governor and mayor. I am concerned this administration is purposely escalating the situation with this step and politicizing our armed forces in the process. Let's call it for what it is. It's political theater. Hexeth, are the Marines in Los Angeles ordered to protect property by any means necessary?
Sir, I would say the ICE officers and police officers being attacked is not political theater. The National Guard and Marines.
Just yes or no. Just yes or no.
The National Guard and Marines have the full authority to protect federal ICE agents.
Yes or no? Can you just say yes or no? This isn't Fox anymore. Just yes or no.
They're there to protect federal agents and federal.
Another BS answer. Under the SRUF, the use of force, are Marines allowed to fire warning shots?
No.
Now that's more like it. Isn't that easy? Well, I'm going to beat this drum because you refuse to take responsibility. Will you take responsibility for having made a mistake? Not to mention many people would say break the law in participating in the Signal group chat that included a journalist, your wife, your brother, where classified information was shared.
Sir, every way I communicate is authorized.
Okay, if you want to say that. I have called for your resignation. I didn't think you were qualified before your confirmation, and you have done nothing to inspire confidence in your ability to lead competently. You broke the law in sharing classified information, and in doing so, endangered the lives of our service members that you are responsible for. Your inability to hold yourself accountable makes you incapable to lead. This alone makes you unfit to be the Secretary of Defense. Secretary, do you think the United States should continue supporting Ukraine in its fight against Russia, a nation that is hostile towards the United States?
Well, as you know, sir, President Trump is committed to peace.
No, I just want yes or no answers. Today,
The United States has spent billions of dollars.
yes or no?
supporting
Yes or no?
Ukraine over years.
Just yes or no. Can I get a yes or no out of you?
We continue to send
Come on.
residential drawdown
It's that
authority.
easy. Kindergartners
Ukraine.
can give me a yes or no. Yes or no.
Yes, we support peace in Ukraine.
Come on. Is this really leadership? You're an embarrassment to the United States. If Russia invades NATO allies, are you going to recommend to the president that we fulfill our Article 5 obligations?
Well, Russia has not invaded NATO allies.
No.
President Trump
No.
has invigorated the NATO
No.
alliance.
I reclaim my time. Yes or no? It's
Yep.
that simple.
There's Article 5 in NATO, which we recognize.
So is the answer yes or no?
That's what Article 5 is, yes.
Good. I'm glad you brought yourself to saying yes. Do you think political allegiance to Trump is a requirement for serving our nation, either in uniform or a civilian in the department?
I'm incredibly proud, as are millions of Americans.
No. Not today, Seth. Yes or no?
Congressman, you know what a silly question that is.
But silly enough
fidelity
to
the
warrant a
Constitution.
very straightforward answer. Yes or no?
We all support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
You know
We're
what?
proud to
I'm not going to
President
waste
Trump.
my time anymore. You're not worthy of my attention or my questions. You're an embarrassment to this country. You're unfit to lead. And there's been bipartisan members of Congress that have called for your resignation. You should just get the hell out and let somebody competently lead this department.
Mr. Chairman, do we not have any decorum in here?
Thank you very much. I yield my time.
Gentleman
This
yields
is
back.
horrible.
And I would urge everybody to remember and maintain a decorum suitable for this chamber with their further comments.
But here's where it gets worse. Carbajal accused the secretary of breaking the law by sharing classified information in a private group chat with his wife, brother, and even a journalist. Sharing classified information not only breaks the law, but endangers the lives of our brave service members. Yet, the secretary refuses to take responsibility or step down. He's unqualified, untrustworthy, and completely incapable of leading the Department of Defense. When pressed on critical foreign policy questions, the secretary couldn't even give a straight answer about supporting Ukraine or defending NATO allies against Russian aggression. It took relentless questioning before he finally admitted, yes, the U.S. would honor its NATO commitments. And when asked whether blind loyalty to President Trump is required to serve in uniform, he sidestepped the question entirely. Patriots, this is the kind of deflection and cowardice that weakens America on the world stage. This hearing wasn't just a disaster, it was a wake-up call. The Secretary of Defense has proven he prioritizes politics over patriotism, excuses over accountability, and weakness over strength. We need leaders who are willing to put America first, defend our Constitution, and restore integrity to our military and government. Patriots, the time for action is now. Call your representatives, demand accountability, and spread the word. This is our country, and it's up to us to protect it. Share this video, comment below, and let your voice be heard. Together, we can send a message loud and clear. America's patriots will not be silenced, and we will not stand by while this great nation is weakened from within. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and never back down. This is Conservative Mandate, and we'll see you next time. God bless America.